first should be the Advanced Auto Parts Street Stocks coming out on the track. Let's take a look and see who's out here in this first heat race tonight. C3, Chris Birmingham's going to be on the inside of row 1. That's called the pole. Next to him, the 704 of Aaron Pabin. Second row inside, Drake Pruitt in the 56. And next to him, Jim Swanson in the 32. Row 3 inside, 39, Chase Ellison. Next to him, Dwayne Toyin in the 48. And the fourth row, the last row, that is the 3D of Darrell Rhodes. Your main event winner at our last race 2 weeks ago. He'll have Darrell Cox in the 20 right next to him. All right, street stocks, factory stocks, sport compacts, iStock, sport mods, and mods. That's how the running order is going to look like tonight. It's going to be a good one. Good night of racing. All right, we got the big man Joel up there in the flag stand tonight, sitting in for Nathan Lavender. Thanks, Joel, for chipping in and helping us out. Going to get them lined up side by side down the back straightaway as the scoring tower talks to them in their receivers inside their helmets, told them to line up, and we are ready to kick it into gear. June the 4th, the first weekend of June. It's summertime here at Cotton Bowl Speedway. Here we go as Chris Birmingham takes off down the lead in that black over yellow C3. Started on the pole. He's jumping out quickly. He's chased by the 48 of Dwayne Toyin starting on the outside of row 3. He already rockings himself up to second place. Little contact in turn 4. No harm. 3D Darrell Rhodes, main event winner at our last race here 2 weeks ago, sits in third right now in that multicolored 3D car, black, white. Little blue in there, looking good. Here comes the 56 of Drake Pruitt in the blue with the orange spoiler. The 704, he's got those numbers that almost matches the sky up there. Aaron Pabin with the sky blue 704. A little further back, 39, Chase Ellison with the darker blue numbers with the white body. Dwayne Toyin able to get up to the lead now as Chris Birmingham had a hiccup while I was talking about some other things. He dropped from first to third, pushes Toyin to first. Darrell Rhodes up to second after winning the main event 2 weeks ago. Chris Birmingham trying to get back in the gas. Firing around turn 1 and 2. Darrell Rhodes sniffing on turn 3. Watch out. Turn 4. Yellow, quite the fella comes out. Turn 4. Well, that's Chris Birmingham might not be too upset about that yellow flag. Is not only does it match the color of his car, but it'll bring him back up. Bring him back up behind the leaders there. Darrell Cox, the 2D, is being told it's his time to leave the track after a solo spin in the heat races. You're done. All right, so Dwayne Toyin, he's got the lead. Chris Birmingham had that bobble, and Toyin and Toyin and Darrell Rhodes was able to get by him. Four laps down, 4 to go. Picking up speed. Here they come, racing at you. Dwayne Toyin, again, your race leader. He is out of Austin, Texas, trying to hold off the hard charge of Darrell Rhodes. Rhodes started on the 4th row inside. Rhodes out of Dicetta, Texas. Chris Birmingham started on the pole, led the first few laps. Birmingham hailing from Leander. Still backing off the pace there is Birmingham, not able to stay up with your front 2 cars. Watch out, bottom of 4 one more time. Yellow is out, yellow's out. Daryl Rhodes coming into tonight. He's your points leader in the street stocks presented by Advanced Auto Parts. 142 points so far during the season. Robert Danielson is out of Bandera, Texas. He's second in points at 136. Third in points, Dale Caswell at 128. Fourth is Chase Ellison, who's out there right now. He's out of Pflugerville at 125. So 17 points behind your points leader, Daryl Rhodes, who currently sits in second place in the heat race. So Chris Birmingham, who started on the pole, got bumped all the way back to third. Yellow flag comes out, catches back up with your leaders, but couldn't do anything on that restart. Actually started dropping back again. So here's the yellow flag again, bunches them all back. Can Birmingham stay with Daryl Rhodes and Dwayne Toyin, or are they going to pull away again? Let's find out. Green, green, green on the restart. Joel's got that green flag waving up in the flag stand. Let's kick it back in. Here we go. Daryl Rhodes setting up for an inside shoot down the back straightaway. Tried to pull the trigger going into turn 3. Nothing there. Dwayne Toyin got a really good car in the 48. Rhodes tries to set him up one more time on the inside. Rhodes gets very, very close. Nearly swapping paint there in 1 and 2. No touching. Made it through cleanly. Rhodes one more time. Toyin shuts the door. Not all the way, though. There's still a little crack there, a little daylight. It's not pitch dark. Watch out. Dwayne Toyin about to give up the lead. Oh, a little bobble there by Daryl Rhodes. Cost him a couple of feet there, but he hangs on to it. Down the back straightaway. Doors open again. Oh, there we go. Dwayne Toyin, turn 4. Might have been a slight little contact, probably incidental. That got Toyin loose, and he drops him second to last just like that. 56 pulls into the infield. Drake Pruitt. Drake Pruitt out of Elgin. Daryl Rhodes picks up where he left off 2 weeks ago. Got the main event win back in May at our last race and grabs a heat race win here tonight. Chris Birmingham able to salvage his second place after Dwayne Toyin got real loose up there. Toyin and Rhodes were battling up there in turn 4, and Rhodes was going on the inside of him. Toyin might have touched him, threw himself loose, and that was all she wrote. That was a good time out there on the front straightaway as he beat me in his power wheel, and I was running on my feet. That's good, though. Good times, all for entertainment purposes. All right, Street Stocks, presented by Advanced Auto Parts. Front row, Chris Birmingham in the C3, 64L Shane Lander. Row 2 inside, 56, Drake Pruitt. Row 2, Robert Danielson in the 87. Row 3, Chase Ellison in the 39 on the inside. Tommy Gurrell outside row 3. Row 4, 48, Dwayne Toyin. Next to him, 52, A.J. Dancer. Row 5 inside, 3D, Daryl Rhodes. 76, Cody Daniel. Row 6, Aaron Pabin, Daniel Gaudette. Daryl Cox, Matthew Hodge, and Jim Swanson. Rounded out. Here we go. 15-lap main event. Green flag, green light off and running. Down into turn 1 and 2. They go quickly. Throwing dust up on the Cotton Bowl Speedway racetrack, getting a little dusty out there as we didn't get much precipitation. And H put a whole bunch of water out there on the track today, but it's still drying up. That's okay. Got to adjust to the racing surface. Robert Danielson jumps out to the lead in the 87. Yellow, yellow as the Street Stocks power them down. "2D, Daryl Cox getting a call for a flat tire as Robert Danielson finished in second place at our last race event 2 weeks ago. Finds himself up front right now. Got a lap complete under our belt. First to 15. Daryl Rhodes in the 3D was your main event winner 2 weeks ago. Robert Danielson second. Gerald Johnson, who's not here tonight, finished third. Garrick Franks, who I don't see out there either, he finished fourth. Chase Ellison finished fifth. Ellison out there in the 39 car. Lights are out. Robert Danielson leading him around in the all-white 87 Advanced Auto Parts Street Stock. Picking it back into gear. Here we go. Green flag, green light one more time. Off and running, a lot of power in these Street Stocks as they try to measure each other out. Going 2 and 3 wide through turn 2. Down the back straightaway they go. Chris Birmingham in the C3, the black over yellow C3 of Birmingham. Trying to become a player one more time in this main event. Daryl Rhodes, your main event winner a couple of weeks ago, finds himself stuck back in 6th place. It's going to be a tough drive tonight. He's got a lot of very good drivers in front of him. Rhodes has nowhere to go. He's your points leader, defending champion from 2 weeks ago, but he got nowhere to go. 76S, Cody Daniel. Now moves up into third in that bright yellow 76. He goes high up on turn 3 and 4. AJ Dancer holds it low on that familiar orange 52. Dancer likes to go low, Daniel going high. Both of them on each side of the 9 of Tommy Gurrell. Here comes the 48 of Dwayne Toyin now, trying to move up into the top 5, trying to get by Chris Birmingham in the black and yellow C3 as Birmingham continues to drop back in this race. Danielson a commanding lead right now, really looking strong out there in that 87 Street Stock. About a 5, 6, 7 car length lead as they go into turn 3. Tommy Gurrell settles into second. Here comes AJ Dancer. Dancer on the inside, getting up on those 3 wheels. Tries to get that inside drive, nowhere to go. Gurrell holds on to second, down the back straightaway. Dancer lines back up behind him in second. Cody Daniel in fourth in the 73. Oh, watch out. 704, get out of the way. Aaron Pabin. Oh, that could have been bad, but Pabin back on the track. 05, Daniel Gaudette slowing down the front straightaway. Exits the track. Gaudette done for the night. Here comes AJ Dancer one more time. Coming out of turn 2, he gets that orange 52 nose right up under Tommy Gurrell. He tries it in 3. He sticks it in on 4. Nothing doing though. Gurrell's got an excellent car tonight. The blue over white, Tommy Gurrell, number 9, able to hold on to second. AJ Dancer, just not enough right now in this main event. Still several laps to go. Dancer will set him up. Dwayne Toyin right now. Toyin in the 48. Trying to set up a pass on Cody Daniel. Daniel coming down from Waco. Good to see him here tonight. Toyin has to back off. Daniel stays mid-range in turn 1 and 2. Stays right there in the middle. Gurrell still holding off AJ Dancer. Gurrell second, Dancer third. Robert Danielson, he gets out front. He says, you guys play back there. I'm going to go win this race. A.J. Dancer has tried a couple of times. Now he's backing off the pace a little bit. Trying to set himself up for a move to the inside. Most of the time when I watch A.J., he loves to go to the inside. He's going high. Now he tried to cross over on 2, but there was nowhere to go. Dancer sniffs around the outside. Tommy Gurrell, a veteran savvy driver. Gurrell gets too high on turn 3. That lets A.J. Dancer get that nose under there. Oh, look at the power of Gurrell's car. Dancer got in front of him for a split second. They got on the front straightaway, and that's where all the power from Gurrell's car came. He is awesome down the front. One lap to go this time by. Danielson on cruise control. Tommy Gurrell doing everything he can to hold up. A.J. Dancer taps him in the back. Now Dancer crosses over in turn 2. Dancer shoots to the inside after that little love tap on Tommy Gurrell. Moves himself up to second. Pushes Gurrell back to third. That's how they're going to finish. Danielson, Dancer, Gurrell, Daniel, Toyin. My, A.J. Dancer. Dancer with a little bit of a love tap out there in turn 2 and maybe got him just enough to slow down, and he rocketed past him down the front straightaway, and that's all she wrote. Darrell Rhodes, your track leader in points and defending winner from 2 weeks ago, not having a real good run tonight. But the 9 of Tommy Gurrell was just having an awesome run tonight, doing everything he could to hold off the hard charge of A.J. Dancer. Dancer was trying a couple of crossover moves, tried to go to the inside most of the time. Then coming out of turn 2, there was just very little contact, the front of Dancer's car to the back of Gurrell's car. Might have slowed him down or loosened him just a little bit. Dancer put the pedal to the metal and blasted past him and finishes up in second. Good run. But the man of the hour, he finished second last Saturday night. He gets the main event tonight. Robert Danielson trying to negotiate the winner's circle there. Kind of have missed him there for a while, but I'm sure he's made Bianca a happy camper back there in the pit area as Robert Danielson finds his way to the winner's circle. And we're going to turn it over to my man, Joe Spillman, for our trackside interview. And, Joe, I bet you Robert may give you a hug down there.
He might, but before we get to Robert, Shane Lander in the 64L picks up the $100, the extra $100, thanks to WD Electric Service. So we always appreciate those outside sponsors stepping up and helping out a racer. That used to get you a gallon or 2 of gas, but now it gets you like a pint, buddy. So we appreciate you being here tonight. Anybody you want to thank that helped you get here?
I want to thank WD for another 100. I want to thank 5-Star sponsor. It's been a tough year for us. We're still fighting through some things, but I want to thank my uncle and my wife for putting up with all my crap. But thanks again for letting us come out. It's a good track. Good day.
Awesome. That's Shane. Is it Lander? Shane Lander, 64L, the winner of the WD Electric. We'll get you a push. But your feature winner, is he getting out of the car? What's he doing over there? Huh?
He's fine. You're fine. All right. There's some water for you.
Uh-oh.
He's out of the race car, ladies and gentlemen, the 87, Robert Danielson. Nice, buddy.
Robert Danielson, you're in the winner's circle.
So here we are at Craig's Victory Lane. Robert, it's been a long time since I've seen you down here, buddy. It's good to see you.
Yeah, thank you. It's nice to be back to Cotton Bowl Speedway. I've been waiting 8 years to come back, and I love it. Just a lot of speed here, and I get to use all my horsepower that Greg Speen built for me. And I also want to thank Chris Swinson. Without both of them, I wouldn't be competitive at all. So kudos to them, and also Cotton Bowl. It's badass coming here. I love it.
How about your wife?
Oh, yeah. Most and foremost, I want to thank my wife, Bianca. I love you, and thank you for putting up with all this. Couldn't do it without you either.
There you go, Robert. Thanks for being here tonight. Go to Craig's Victory Lane. Get your pictures with Rachel Plant, the picture taker, the pick chick. Next
Great
up,
job, Robert.
Factory
Great
Stocks.
race
Back to you, Milton.
won by the 87 Street Stock. Bianca, what's going on?